At the 25, he hands it off to Booth, and Booth goes in the wrong direction on the first play.
That backfield of the defense.
On 2nd and 11, it is Booth again who gets the edge, and Devon takes horn. And Chapin will throw for the first time underneath, incomplete. Would have been short of Texas has this year. After going 3 and out, Chapin and State back on offense, and it's Booth around the corner. Figures to be a huge part of this day too, and Booth takes on. And Chapin will throw, incomplete, dropped. Thing of these first downs today, and on this one, Chapin, a lot of trickeration that he doesn't use and throws downfield, incomplete.
Their tempo offense.
On 2nd and 10, Chapin throws the deep ball. Incomplete, but flags.
This ball isn't underthrown. It's likely an incomplete pass. As you mentioned, you're in phase. Littleton just panics. Ball, we've seen this a lot this year. Underthrown passes, get their head around, get that DPI.
It certainly was Littleton that committed the foul as they go back to the ground with Xavier Gayton.
Downfield on the previous play.
Chapin facing pressure. Escapes. Good ball for a first down to Traore.
Communication of the defense.
And now it's Gayton going the wrong direction.
Runs.
On 2nd and 10, Chapin with time. Throws, and that was a dangerous ball. Throws, and that ball's deflected by a
defense, back-to-back possessions, getting their offense good field position.
Traore, the big tight end. And Chapin and State go quickly. It's Booth, and he's inside the 30. First down plays on first down. And Chapin across the middle, wide open target for a first down inside the 50. Texas not ready for this pace, and Booth maybe a yard.
That's 3 snaps.
2nd and 9, Booth again, and again, not much. Trey Moore. Chapin on 3rd and 10, good ball, and a touchdown!
So here's Anthony Evans right here in the backfield. They end up getting it right here to Sam West, but watch the influence it has on this linebacker. He's gonna slide out just a little bit. Ty Anthony Smith, influenced by the fact that Anthony Evans is in that backfield, you better believe drives forward to make that play.
5.5 sacks the last 2 weeks. Chapin on a design quarterback run, that Texas front. On 2nd and 7, straight ahead, it's Booth. Near a first down.
To play around that has really started to click.
On 3rd and inches, there's the tackle made.
He's at that spot. It's a great play by McDonald.
Going for it on 4th down and not getting it. In terrific field position.
It was Jelani McDonald again coming in on the backside, getting around his legs. Colin Simmons as well, right there at the point, just no room. I gotta tell you,
State is back on offense. Xavier Gayton doesn't get much, maybe. On 2nd and 8, Chapin will step up and throw wide open target into the Texas. It's Chapin still with it. Out of bounds inside the 45. Chapin will hand it, and it's Booth. He gets now into the 40 for a short yardage run. Chapin surveys and checks underneath to Evans. Look at that play.
in the open field.
Hurdled Anthony Hill there, and on the 3rd and short, it's been a big problem for State. They get it this time with Booth. On to the Texas 31. Chapin throws. Good catch inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 7. Lobs one incomplete over Thompson's head. 5 on the play clock, and Chapin will hand it off to Booth. Spinning towards the end zone. They say, look. Booth is wrapped. Nope. Chapin keeps it in incomplete. Taylor will throw. It's deflected and still caught by Traore.
How about that answer? Only the 4th.
but pinned deep near his own end zone here and throws. That's a nice catch made and a nice move upfield.
On the perimeter.
Fake to Booth, pump to Booth, now throws to Booth and he drops it. It's everything down when you have an incompletion like that, and now Shapen's facing pressure and gets out of there and simply throws into the on 3rd and 10, Shapen dumps it off but incomplete.
Inside of the protection, so here's Simmons here. He's going to work back in the middle of the pass rush. Stun inside, a little bit late. Good job reacting enough by Shapen to buy time.
And Shapen from Texas 40, and it's Booth having trouble catching it. Booth again almost slips, gets up. Appears to be on 3rd and a yard. It is Booth. It's the first down. It's 1st and goal. And Booth goes down near the 5. That's
Too quickly.
And this time it's not going to work. Shapen has to take the loss. Germany.
A little bit of confusion in the blocking scheme on the right side. Right guard, right tackle, Albert Reese.
11. Shapen steps up, dumps it off, and it's underneath. It's caught at the 6 by Gate.
In the ground game.
Design quarterback run. You'll get a few yards here. Shapen throws, and that's a good ball to Aiden Williams. And ready to play. Williams has caught a ball in every game this year. Shapen throws to the sideline, and that's Williams again.
43 offensive plays already run.
Shapen. Now they're well within Berry's range inside.
Big body's tired for Texas.
Shapen steps up and gets to the sideline. 2nd and 9. Shapen a one-on-one ball. End zone. Thompson. Touchdown.
This is their comfort zone. This is matchup right at the top of the screen, working against Malik Muhammad. Get that release outside and a step. Show him your tail lights. Great ball from Blake Shapen. Missed a couple a week ago. They were able to hit a couple a week.
Blake Shapen and Mississippi State go back to work on offense. And around the corner, it's Booth. And Devon Booth with a 1st down run in the 4th quarter last week against Kentucky. Maybe back for the Georgia game.
Rather than on the field.
And now on a 2nd and 5, Booth is wrestled to the ground there. Shapen facing pressure, can't escape, dives.
Parity, tons and tons of parity.
Shapen, easy throw to Williams. And Aiden has his 3rd catch of 18 yards to Williams there. Fake to Gayton, Shapen over the top, incomplete.
Earlier in the game, Brennan Thompson's underneath, buys the eyes of the linebackers who check up enough. Brennan Thompson's going to.
Shapen throws to the other sideline and down. And Shapen takes off. And he's going to be short by. Wow, they are running it. Shapen's in trouble. Oh, what a disaster.
And it looked like Shapen also upset coming over to the sideline. Wow, ill-fated. We already talked about it. Even if you throw the ball away, you're giving away the ball at midfield. Instead, you lose even more yards. You could.
It's Booth. We will get a couple up to the 23-yard line while we have.
Cowbell was working it.
2nd and 7. Oh. Shapen's going down. He gets hog-tied.
Off of the edge. Just wins right now. Trevor Mayberry.
Played for UT in the 80s. Now 3rd and 13 for Shapen. Surveys and goes underneath to Booth, who has blockers, and he's got a 1st down.
Pair out, so watch him. You see that release to the left of the formation? If I don't like anything to the right, I can always come back to the left.
21 yards there, and now staying in bounds is Williams, and he's free.
Automatic 1st down.
That's Jelani McDonald. It ends up with the penalty. Jaden Gilbio.
Shapen. Pressure picked up. He gets Traore, rides defenders. Shapen on a quarterback keeper. Can't get free. It's Booth. No. Loses two, maybe even. Shapen. End zone. Touchdown, Thompson. Missouri and Nashville State all over Texas and Stark Vegas.
Just fantastic protection. Long enough for Thompson to uncover. Shapen, great job, not panicking, not flushing.
And with the football with just over 13 minutes to go. Shapen another line of scrimmage throw and a good. And that is Evans' fourth catch. He has at least 4 in every game this year. Shapen with a shovel. It's Booth that's off to the races. He's gone.
Let's do this, guy. He's not a big dude. But boys, he's done a great job of just sliding around in the pocket. Great awareness. And we've seen 5 targets. That was the 5th target to Devon Booth. Couple of drops in this game.
In their first game in Starkville against an SEC opponent in 3 years.
Simply, the balance, Texas still in it.
Shapen trying to get out of there with flags everywhere. Play was due next. First, let's look at this last one.
Watch the pressure. The back does a good job coming across.
3rd and 12 for Shapen, and he's down. He takes a huge hit.
Good job. So watch, you're going to end up kind of stunting. It's a little twist on the inside. Hill starts. Does a great job getting upfield quickly and stayed offensively.
And they will go to the ground, and it's Booth straight ahead who gets
Respectful of that run game.
Shapen throws. Thompson makes the catch just short of the first thing at the goal line earlier today is in there, and he'll keep it, and he will not get it.
State, 0 rush yards. Well, we talked about Ethan Burke. Well, he's come up big in the backfield numerous times. They just weren't well assigned on this one. Burke
on offense. Shapen hands to Booth again, and Booth will get ahead to the 28. On 2nd and 7, Shapen to Booth out of the backfield. And Shapen on a slant. That's a first down ball to Brennan Tuck. Now with 6 catches on the day, Shapen throws again, and it's a good ball. And it's Evans into Texas territory. Give him a reasonable chance. Shapen, pressured, throws into the bench. Shapen on a quarterback draw, and Texas. Shapen in trouble, lost the football and goes down. As we take another look here, see the pressure in Hill. It's Shapen just losing control of that football with Hill in his. Texas has scored 24 unanswered. State must match. Shapen throws across the middle, incomplete. If that ball is thrown on his front shoulder instead of the back. Shapen facing pressure, throws to the corner and incomplete. Thompson. On 3rd and 10, Shapen's hit. They're letting the play go, and Anthony Hill and Texas jump. And it was. Shapen facing pressure, trying to get out of there. He can't! Texas ends the game with an Ethan Burke pressure and survives. One more look at the last play. Good pressure by Lance Jackson, the freshman from Texarkana.